1970.
Ford has not just been part of the muscle car industry, they've dominated it. Come with us as we dive into 10 of Ford's most iconic muscle cars, showcasing the power and innovation that set them apart from the competition. From the raw power of the Ford Torino Cobra to the modern marvel that is the Mustang Shelby GT500, get ready to explore the legends that made Ford a powerhouse in the automotive world. Buckle up, because we're about to hit the gas and take a ride through Ford's finest. Ford Torino Cobra. If you knew your sports car in the 70s, you probably wouldn't want to see this demon pull up next to you and initiate a race. The Ford Torino Cobra, particularly the 1971 model and above, were notoriously powerful beasts, pushing a staggering 335 horsepower and 429 pound-foot of torque. It might not sound like a lot today, but remember, we're talking about the 70s here. Not many automobile companies could produce such a compact vehicle, pushing that much power. The Torino Cobra was also equipped with a 7.0-liter V8 engine, known as the Cobra Jet, which played a pivotal role in its impressive performance. This engine, combined with its aerodynamic design, made the Torino Cobra a formidable presence on the road and a beloved classic among muscle car enthusiasts. The car's raw power and aggressive stance ensured that it would leave a lasting impression on anyone fortunate enough to see it in action. Ford Sierra RS Cosworth. Your initial reaction to this car might be, ugh. But that's probably because you're a Gen Z baby, and you only have an eye for cars that run on electricity and have display screens. The Cosworth, arbitrarily dubbed Cossie, was bred for motorsport and lived up to the expectations, winning the World Touring Car Championship in 1987. The Cosworth boasted 207 horsepower straight out of the box, and subsequent releases increased its 4-pot engine to 227 horsepower. This car was not the best-looking thing that Ford had to offer, but it was a performance icon, one that very well compensated for its unsightliness. Kinda how you'd regard a Tesla. Ford GT40. When talking about iconic cars from the 1900s, you might be tempted to mention the Lamborghini Miura or Ferrari FXX, and while, for sure, those cars do look beautiful and are flashy, but in my opinion, and after rigorous testing, the Ford GT40 just stands out. With a 4.7-liter V8 engine producing around 485 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque, this car was an absolute powerhouse. The GT40 wasn't just about raw power. It was a masterclass in engineering and design, featuring an aerodynamic body that minimized drag and enhanced speed. The car also boasted a lightweight chassis constructed from advanced materials for its time, allowing it to achieve remarkable agility on the track. Its success at Le Mans was not merely a fluke, but a testament to Ford's relentless pursuit of excellence and innovation. The GT40's legacy endures as one of the most iconic race cars in history, symbolizing Ford's ability to compete with and triumph over the best in the automotive world. When this car was made in the mid-1960s, its engineers had only one goal: to take down Ferrari on the racetrack. There's something beautiful about targets being set and smashed. In the 1966 24 Hours of Le Mans race, Ford finished first, second, and third with the GT40. Let's freaking go! Ford GT. Get this. You have just built a beautiful car that also managed to pack some muscle and win the 24 Hours of Le Mans. What do you do to make sure it lives up to its legacy? That's right, you create a car that is basically a refresh. Since Ford's triumph with the GT40, Ford has gone ahead to perfect the engineering of the GT twice. In 2016, Ford's refresh of the GT, powered by a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine, producing 647 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of torque, won the Le Mans LMGTE Pro Class race. What a way to celebrate its 50th anniversary. Ford Escort RS Turbo. While this is a more popular option, especially among 90s youth, this car just did everything right. It packed the right amount of power for everyday street races, winning most, and was a very nimble car overall. The Ford Escort RS Turbo was powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine that produced 132 horsepower and 133 pound-feet of torque. The Escort RS Turbo was also equipped with a sophisticated suspension system that provided excellent handling and stability, making it a joy to drive on both city streets and winding roads. The car featured sporty Recaro seats and a distinctive body kit that enhanced its aggressive look. With its combination of power, agility, and style, the Escort RS Turbo became a cult favorite among car enthusiasts, proving that Ford could master the balance between performance and practicality. Nimble and muscle isn't something you see every day, but Ford did it in the 90s. Remember that. Ford Capri 2.8i. A car reaching top speed of 130 mph in 1981 is pretty impressive, right? There are still not a lot of regular cars in 2024 that go up to that. Think about the engineering and the special care that was put into a car like that. The Ford Capri 2.8i was powered by a 2.8-liter V6 engine, producing 160 horsepower and 162 pound-foot of torque. It wasn't the most exclusive Ford of that year, but holy smokes, this thing would leave any other car of its time feasting on dust. The Capri 2.8i also featured a Bosch Cagetronic fuel injection system, which was quite advanced for its time, providing better throttle response and fuel efficiency. Its handling was enhanced by a carefully tuned suspension system and ventilated front disc brakes, ensuring that the car not only went fast, but also stopped efficiently. The Capri's sleek design, combined with its performance-oriented features, made it a favorite among driving enthusiasts. This car was a true testament to Ford's commitment to blending style, power, and innovation, ensuring it left a lasting legacy in the world of muscle cars. Ford Mustang Shelby GT500. Okay, it's time to face the Mustang in the room. When you hear the name Ford, it's most likely in the context of power and the pinnacle of sports automotive engineering, and you're probably thinking about one car. This one? Yes. The Mustang Shelby GT500, the most powerful street-legal Ford ever, period. This car is iconic. With its 5.2-liter supercharged V8, it breathes out an astonishing 760 horsepower and pulls 625 pound-feet of torque. That's literally more torque than the supercar lineup, the GT series. This car comes with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, suspension to make your mouth bounce, crazy wheels and brakes, and a plush, sporty interior. When you think muscle, this is freaking Schwarzenegger. The Shelby GT500 also features advanced aerodynamics, including an adjustable carbon fiber rear wing and a massive front splitter, which enhances its performance on the track. The car's Brembo brakes provide exceptional stopping power, ensuring that the vehicle can handle its immense speed and allow you to stop on a dime. With a 0-60 mph time of just 3.3 seconds, this Mustang is not only about raw power, but also about delivering a thrilling and dynamic driving experience. The GT500's advanced technology, including a 12-inch digital cluster and a high-performance sound system, makes it a modern marvel in the world of muscle cars. Ford Racing Puma. With only 500 of these bad boys made, the Racing Puma was an icon for one particular irony. It never actually went racing. It was made to push 157 horsepower and 116 pound-feet of torque, a decent power output, combined with its relatively light weight, which meant that this thing could go fast. The racing Puma featured a 1.7-liter DOHC inline-4 engine, which, paired with its nimble and agile handling, made it a joy to drive on twisty roads. The car's suspension was finely tuned to provide excellent grip and stability, and the Recaro sports seats inside added to the driving experience. Despite its racing potential, the Puma was mainly a street car, offering both performance and practicality in a sleek and sporty package. Its rarity and unique combination of features make it a beloved gem among car enthusiasts today. Ford Mustang Dark Horse. We touched on the Shelby GT500. Behold the Dark Horse. With a 5.0-liter V8, it may not have as much power as the Shelby, but the 2023 Dark Horse is still a stallion with 480 horsepower and 420 pound-foot of torque. I just thought this should be part of this list because, well, look at the thing. It's so cool. The futuristic lights are awesome, and the entire body speaks of engineering thought and care. They knew what they wanted with this one, and, in typical Ford manner, executed it perfectly. The Dark Horse also comes equipped with advanced aerodynamics, including a rear spoiler that provides increased downforce for improved handling. Its adaptive MagneRide suspension system offers a customizable driving experience, making it suitable for both track and everyday driving. The interior features a high-tech cockpit with a digital instrument cluster, an advanced infotainment system, and premium materials throughout. The 2023 Dark Horse is not only about performance, but also about delivering a modern, luxurious driving experience that stands out in the crowd. Kinda like the Ford engineering team took the Shelby and thought, how about we make a Ford that would make other non-Ford lovers love the ageless design of the Mustang? Their plan and execution of the Dark Horse definitely turned heads. Ford RS200. You see, technically, this is an honorable mention, one that might annoy a lot of people. But when we are talking about the greatest Fords, I think the RS200 has a spot for the greatest and ugliest Ford. Only 200 of these were made, and at that time, I'm sure a lot of automobile fans wiped their brows, thinking, thank goodness. What no one saw coming, however, was the raw explosiveness of the car's power. With a 1.8-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine producing 250 horsepower and 215 pound-foot of torque, it was daunting to drive. With a mid-level engine paired with a lightweight fiberglass body, Ford adding a four-wheel drive to this kit was practically mocking everyone that made fun of the car. It tore through the roads. These vehicles are more than just modes of transportation. They are a testament to the company's enduring legacy in the automotive world. 121 years into commercial production, Ford's legacy in the world of muscle cars is definitely unshakable. Do you agree with our list? What car was your favorite? Was it the legendary Ford Torino Cobra of the 70s, or the 2023 Dark Horse? Or do you have other cars you'd like to add? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Kindly share the video and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in our next video.